So about the first ET contact, I noticed that this topic is about something about the future, something that will be a first open contact with ETs, and so on and so on. But the thing is that, well, many people don't like the current state, the political state, their own state, and they're waiting for some kind of a big change. They're looking for a big change. And then when somebody says, yeah, there will be aliens that will come down and solve everything for us, and then the humans are like, some individuals are like, oh, okay, finally, and when will it come? Well, approximately 20 years from now. Okay, and then 5 years passed, 7 years passed, 19 years passed, and they're still constantly waiting for something to give them the change. And sometimes this seems so like I've been channeling Enrico, and he's like, oh, what do you wait for something? What do you need to like wait for somebody to give you change? What do you why are you even thinking about aliens as such? Look around, there's so many interesting things around you. Look around, there's so many interesting things to do. And also the alien part is what we have channeled is something actually not so easy. It's not that common, because well, many people would love to like go around the cosmos, travel in spaceships. But as far as we have channeled in the groups, or Enrico, we have channeled, it says, oh, the farther you go from Earth, the crazier you will get. Meaning that first, when you get outside of the Earth's atmosphere, you get outside of the Earth's collective consciousness, and therefore the channeling itself can start happening more and more intense, and therefore also the overall physical changes of the body can happen really tightly and strongly. And he said also that the farther you go outside the cosmos, there are fields of radiation, meaning that somehow what we understood is that your bones can just tear apart, your psyche can just like you can get crazy, and also the farther and across you go, the more crazier you can get in terms of animalities. You can get bald quickly, you can start reducing or start accelerating in your age, and so on and so on. So also we channeled Pleiadians, one woman channeled Pleiadians here in Latvia in the group, and she said it's even barely impossible. And if it is possible, she didn't say if it is possible, it's very impossible for each and every individual to like go outside in the cosmos. It's tightly being monitored, tightly being watched, tightly being observed which individual is capable of even going in outer space. And meaning that going outer space, meaning more also that even do the space travel as such, it's been tightly monitored. The genetics, the thinking, the energies, energy effects, and so on and so on. And so what we understood there then was that, well, yeah, it's barely somehow even imagination. It's not like imagination, but now what we have channeled about this topic is that, well, the human has to be really imaginable to have actually an open contact. He can have like contact of sightings, have a contact like being abducted, stolen, taken away from Earth to a period of time, 1 day, 1 hour, 2 days, but like having an open contact, oh yeah, we are aliens, we are here to change the world, this is barely impossible. What we have channeled about, I would not say it's impossible, I would say it's like from the information that we have gathered about this topic, it's like it's not that simple, because I have many times when I channeled, especially for channelers outside of Latvia, the most common question is when ETs will come. and it's like you still haven't received the answer and you're still not satisfied about the answer. Many of them say that 2060, 2070, 2018 and so on, 2030, 35, 50, 80, many dates. But still the ETs are actually all the time around and all the time coming. Even many people who are living right now, they're actually ETs, that ET genetics, ET souls that are actually living as a human body. For example, myself, I've been, my previous incarnation was on the Enrico's world. So therefore I stand as ET. And so on and so on. But the soul has many aspects, also ETs, also UFOs, and so on and so on. Animal lives, I have also seen humans who have animal souls, soul aspects, you would say. Dinosaur aspects, you have seen dinosaur aspects also. But the idea which I wanted to tell is that even if you are looking and waiting for the date, and if you still are asking this question, when they will come, you're still somehow not satisfied about yourself. You're still somehow not, you would say, in alignment with yourself, not in alignment with who you actually are, because that question is always giving you some kind of a, well, yeah, we are waiting for something. When will the changes come? The changes come, as Enrico say, right here, right now, whether you are ready for the changes or not. And if you are still waiting for the changes, means that you are yet not ready for the changes. But from my perspective, from my information and understanding that we have get, it's I understood that also is that if there will be some kind of massive wars, massive mess, the other alien civilizations will not allow this to happen. The other civilizations, ETs you would say, will not allow this to happen, and therefore they will have not like a first open contact, but they will have like an invasion. They will have like, okay, it's enough humans, you're crazy. They will do, what I've understood, they will do some kind of a massive energetical changes, changing the humans and changing the human energy. But we have channeled also the future human, and the future human said that year 60, 70, 80 there will be massive changes. It's struggling for survival, but understood more likely it's about the political, the the mass control systems, the whatever you would say, they will have a struggle of survival. They will have a struggling of survival. So there will be like you would say society effect of also this. But what they said is that in the year of 2050 there will be like, depending on the collective consciousness on the earth and on each and every individual, these changes can like slightly turn down or slightly turn into a completely positive way. It's depending on the energy that will be on the earth, because if the energy is really aggressive, negative, there is a huge chance that somebody will just turn into aggressiveness. But if the energy is more positive, it's a highly big chance that there will be only some regions affected only by these these changes of wars and everything. So the idea is in this story is that why do you wait for somebody to give you changes? You need to start changing yourself. You need to be more of yourself. You need to be but meaning more of yourself means that start enjoying life, start seeing possibilities in your life, start seeing life as it is right now, not anywhere else, not in the future, not in the past, not waiting for somebody, not asking the same questions over and over again. Be who you are, be your excitement, be your joy, be you who you actually right now are. For example, right now, if I wait for aliens right now when I'm driving in a car, I'm somehow, well, in a way also I'm somehow tuning into that reality more and more, and I will see more and more dreams about aliens. I will see more and more stories about the aliens, and I will be more and more closer to that world. in a sense. So therefore, if you think of it and wish it to happen more and more, you are closer and closer. But then again, if you are like sadly waiting for changes, you're producing the sadly, and you are lowering your excitement. So still the question is, not the question is, the idea is that be more of who you are, be like excited all the time, find each and every opportunity right now that gives you excitement, that shares your excitement, that gives you like integration into society, gives you integration into new ideas, new possibilities, new ways, and you will find that actually ETs only will come when you will be highly excited, because there your energies are much higher, and then the energies can actually consume, or not consume, but will have not a drastically strong effect, because I was understood that most aliens have high energy, really high energy. Therefore, it means that if you see a face-to-face alien, you can easily get burned, you can easily get crazy, you can easily just stuck, and you cannot say a word. You're like, and your energies are really like stiff, low, and so on. But if you are highly excited, you are more closer to a higher energy, therefore more closer to actually being involved with such ETs as such. And also another thing is about ETs is like, particularly waiting for an ET, to my interpretation, seems like waiting for a big-headed green alien to come out of the ship and answer all knowledgeable words as we can possibly imagine. Help us in this way, help us in that way. And he's like, okay, no problem, I will create an equipment shell, and I will quickly help your civilization, give you free energy, and so on and so on. And therefore it seems like, yeah, well, nice imagination, but to my point of view, my imagination will be that firstly, the open contact can happen nearly in your meditative state, nearly in your dream state. It can happen, and therefore you will have a dream, other reality world already connected with them, and there you can integrate those ideas, those thinking ways, thinking patterns, thinking abilities, thinking imaginations, and so on in this world. So therefore it's like a connected bridge between, like they are exist in a different world, but the other reality can be a linked bridge from where you can integrate that stuff from the connection more and more. And even if you then somehow, okay, alien they come down, and you see them, and they will be like, hey, we are actually highly excited, we are really funny, and then you see like, whoa, stop. Will you save us? So save you from what? From your own imaginations? Why should we save you from your own imaginations? Just enjoy the world, and they will directly go to the forest, hang in the trees, and so on. So this would be mostly my idea about how the aliens will come. But no, it's not like this. It's just like, well, it can be the other way around. It can be completely the other way around. You don't wait. You don't create an expectation. You don't create an expectation. You just be more of who you are. Be yourself. Be every time, all the time, right now, right here, and ask yourself, what could be the most interesting thing that I can do right now at this moment? What could be the most interesting thing that I can do? And do that thing, and there you'll be following your highest excitement, following and being your excitement. Okay, so I'm already late for the seminar, and this is obviously not good. But then again, for myself to tell what is good and what is not good, I need to have a concept what is good, or at least what is not good. And if I'm late for a seminar, I would say this is good, because the people there can have and enjoy their time, and this can change their energies right there, and so it's good. But somebody may say, well, I need to be worried right now because I'm late, so that's bad. So definitely it's about the concept and the idea, what you have about the good and bad, that takes the effect about how you actually proceed your life, how you actually live your life. So just it's a matter of concept. It's matter about thinking that really affects who you are. So reduce your thinking and let it all go. Be free. Free your mind. Free your mind. Fear, doubts, and disbeliefs. You have to let it all go. And that's exactly these three things, as Morpheus said about channeling. I just remembered that's the exactly three things that limit you: fears, doubts, and disbeliefs. These are the three things that limit everybody from doing and being able to connect it to higher realms, higher realities, and higher channeling beings, and so on. So enjoy your time. Have a good day, and enjoy.